Hey guys, it's been a little while since I've given you a bit of an update. I was creating some vlog-like style videos with my detox that I was doing. I was doing the hyperbaric oxygen chamber and the infrared saunas. I was smashing them out, and then the first few sessions I made some videos for them. So I'll let those run. I'll let you see how I was feeling right after those sessions and see if that's something you would want to do during your detox or during any type of protocol that you're following. And then afterwards, I'll let them run. And then after, we'll talk about how I'm feeling, how I'm doing after this 12, well, it's not 12 week, but 12 bundles of sessions. It's been like 5 to 6 weeks of sessions back to back to back. And I'll explain how I was feeling, how I've been feeling, what are my next steps, and it's all very, very exciting. So I'll let them run, and I'll see you shortly.
Driving at the moment, but I'm safe as I can be. It's on the handheld, don't you worry. But yeah, finished my first hyperbaric oxygen chamber. It was pretty incredible. Wow. I went in, they were very lovely, took me through, got to see everything, and then straight to the oxygen chamber and got introduced to it. It pressurized all the way up. We started with a 1.5. I'm still gonna learn what all that really is. And yeah, just pure oxygen the whole time. I felt a bit tingly in the biceps. It felt like particles, like almost like particles coming into my muscles. I don't know if that's just me thinking placebo, whatever, but that's kind of how I felt. Pupils were dilated. They're like huge, and only my partner realized that when I sent her a photo. So props to her. And then looking at it, I was like, oh wow, that is. So that's very interesting that that happens. It felt like just like being on an airplane, right? Just everything hot, a bit. It was cool. The oxygen was cool, but your body kind of feels a bit hot because it feels like you're high up type thing. So yeah, very interesting. I won't probably reap the benefits until later sessions and feel that cognitive function and all the body and whatnot. But yeah, it was fantastic for a first session, and the venue that I did it at was amazing. So I'm really excited to go again. Get my sauna session on the Wednesday. Friday will be the next oxygen chamber, and then Saturday will be sauna again. So it's fantastic, and they even were mentioned like there's this older lady that goes there, and she's like one of the high end real estate agents, and she's been doing oxygen chambers for it's like three or 4 months more, and she's just been continuously doing it because she sees how good the benefits are for her real estate job and like the cognitive function and working on a laptop and so on and so forth. So amazing, amazing. So if you ever get a chance to jump in on it, do it. Or follow along on this. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, as always, appreciate it. I finished a sauna session this time, IR sauna. That was really good. Good center. Had red lighting, infrared, so it gets nice deep in the skin. Good healing. It's what you want. The sauna itself was pretty good. It got to 67, eventually climbed to. The max it could reach was 75. So I was aiming for that. So 45 minutes of that. And yeah, got a good sweat on. Sweat started in towards the back and then went towards the head and everything. But you don't get as sweaty in that one. I feel like you get a lot more sweatier in a dry sauna or a finished sauna. With that one, I don't know. I don't sweat as much, not at all. It just feels very dry. It feels stuffy, and yeah, it's good. It's a good one nonetheless. It gets the job done. So I'm very, very happy with that. That's the first oxygen chamber done and first sauna done. And I'll be locked in for another 11 sessions. Very excited. So I'll keep you all updated. Just finished my second hyperbaric oxygen chamber session. Uh, Fantastic. This one felt a little different. The whole process of it, climbing up, got to expose myself, clear my ears and all that, to clear the pressure. And then while doing it, there was minimal lighting. I turned the lights down and I just focused on the breathing, like full 5-6 seconds inhale through the nose, using my belly and not my chest. Some full breathing like that, and then exhale 5 to 6 seconds as well. And I just got in the rhythm of it, and I was in and out of like a dream state almost. It's like great daydreaming and constant thought process. It was pretty magical. It's miraculous, right? Like it's pretty great. And then I climbed down at towards the end. Like time passed so quickly. I wanted to go for longer, and then I finished up. And then coming out of it, into the daylight, into the into the day, into the bright lights stuff. Like, and even just breathing that normal air, I just felt a wave come about me and little bits of I don't know how to explain it, like dust, no, not dust, but like little sprinkles in my vision that I could see, and unsure, completely. Oh, just cars. Oh, actually, cars being chaotic. Um, I'm driving safe. Yeah, I had little sprinkles of vision. Just I could see it. It's like a wave came about me. Not dizziness or anything. It was just I don't know. It felt like boom, like I've just finished a sprint, but it's like a good feeling after a sprint almost. It's very strange, very very strange. But second of the oxygen chamber, so that was really cool, and I'm very excited for the other sessions. They said I want to keep climbing up. We're gonna go for 1.6 maybe on the next one, and then on the fourth one potentially to level 2. That's where it's like proper medical grade, for the detox and everything. So I'll put some notes that I found through AI about the detox and the oxygen chamber itself. But yeah, keep you guys posted.
You would have seen all those videos if you stuck around. But yeah, it's been fantastic so far. I'll start with the hyperbaric oxygen treatment that I've been doing. So it's about 60-minute sessions in the chamber. We started at 1.5 level, jumped to the two level, and that's just closing off the cabin pressure a bit more and allowing yourself to get that 100% oxygen a lot more efficiently. And yeah, it's been fantastic. I think that's the one I look forward to the most. It's something I can think forward to. Like I think about until it happens, and I'm like, oh yes, I get my oxygen today. I get into there. I put the mask on and I breathe perfectly fine. I lay back a little bit and allow my belly to raise and lower, and I breathe through my nose. So I try to get as much oxygen inhale as I can, and exhale, I try to focus on that. Um, with that constant thought of breathing, I slowly drift into this dreamlike state of just constantly breathing, focusing on it, and just looking forward. And it's fantastic. It's great for the mind, but I know it's also working everything else. I feel these little particles in my muscles working. I don't know why. Just that's how I'm feeling, and yeah, it's fantastic. I get out of there. I feel clear. Like if I feel terrible the whole day, I'm just tired and I've done so much work throughout the day. I get into that. I do that little 60 minutes breathing and focused effort, and I get out and I feel so refreshed. It's very powerful. So if you're not even detoxing, I would recommend hyperbaric oxygen treatment just for the clarity in the mind by itself. So minimal brain fog because of that, and then reducing inflammation in my muscles and in the pain areas that I'm feeling. And yeah, it's a fantastic addition and rounding off of the detox itself. So highly recommend that. 12 sessions of that. Got my last one on Friday, so almost there. And then I also been doing the infrared saunas. So I cycle through all the colors, just to think about it. I cycle through all the colors. They all have their own kind of light exposure and light healing ability. If you go down that rabbit hole, like green light, blue light, red light, orange, yellow, like detox, mindfulness, clarity, all that kind of stuff. 10 to 15 minute exposure of all of those. I sit around the 65 degrees mark of it. I try to cycle through some stretching while I'm in there, get some movement in where I can. And yeah, it's fantastic. Just a big sweat drenched session. And yeah, yeah, it's fantastic. Clears all the pores. After I finish that, like it's a battle. But once I finish, I get out. I jump into a filtered shower. I start with the warm water, wash off all the sweat, and then jump into a little bit of a cold shower. After all that sweat is taken away, close the pores and rejuvenate myself a bit. A nice reward, I would say. But those back to back have been fantastic. A fantastic way to round it off. And yeah, I'm very excited to see the results for the blood test. So the next steps that I'll be doing will be I'll do a dry fast. I'm aiming for maybe a bit over 72 hours of a dry fast. So that's no food and no water, just pure grit, basically. And then that will be that. After that, I'll slowly come out of that fast. Have some watermelon, coconut water, break the fast slowly. Have some dates, then start with small meals, steak. After 2 to 3 days, that's when I'm going to pinpoint and do my blood test to see my new markers. So that's fantastic. A nice way to see where I've come. And if they don't come out what I expect them to be, like if they're not lower, then that's okay. I have other pathways that I can take with Dr. Hardis's approach and protocols. I've got that stack ready to go. But yeah, this stack has just been NAC and spike protein detox and some other hidden gems, and then rounded off with those detox protocol bundles that I've been doing. Fantastic. I love it. And yeah, getting good with the body, getting good spiritually, and getting good with God. It's all very beautiful. And if you want any more notes or details, or you want to hear about it, let me know in the comments. I'll happy to talk about it. And yeah, I'll come back with the blood test results and my new approach or what I'm going to be doing in the future. But as always, I'm Jaden Connolly, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.